Let's start learning.
Hi, everyone. Today, Emily Emoji wants to learn how to compare fractions. Remember, fractions are a way to represent parts of a whole. For example, if we have a cake and we cut it into 4 equal pieces, each piece is 1/4 of the cake. We can write this as 1/4. Emily, when we compare fractions, we first look at the denominators. The denominator is the number at the bottom of the fraction. It tells us how many total pieces we have. For example, in the fraction 1/4, the denominator is 4. This means that in the whole cake, we have a total of 4 pieces. The 1 is the numerator. That tells us that we are just looking at one piece of cake. 1 out of 4, or 1/4. If two fractions have the same denominator, we can just compare the numerators. Let's compare these two fractions, 2/5 and 4/5. First, we'll look at the denominators. They're the same, 5. That means we can go right to comparing numerators. 2 is less than 4. That means that 2/5 is less than 4/5, or 4/5 is greater than 2/5. Awesome work, Emily. But Emily wonders, what if the two fractions have different denominators? When that happens, Emily, we need to find what's called a common denominator. A common denominator is a number that is a multiple of both denominators. Let's say we want to compare the fractions 1/3 and 1/4. The denominators are 3 and 4, and they are not the same. We need to find a common denominator. One way is to make a list of the multiples of each denominator. Basically, that's skip counting. Let's skip count by 3s. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Let's skip count by 4s. 4, 8, 12, 16. Do we see any numbers in common? Yes. 12 is a multiple of 3 and 12 is a multiple of 4. Since it's the first one we find, we call it the least common multiple. An easier way, if we understand multiplication, is to multiply the two denominators together. Let's multiply 3 times 4. 3 times 4 equals 12. 12 is the common denominator. Our first fraction is 1/3, and we need to make it into twelfths. To get the denominator 3 to equal 12, we need to multiply by 4. 3 times 4 equals 12. We'll also multiply the numerator by 4. 1 times 4 equals 4. 1/3 is the same thing as 4/12. Now, let's look at 1/4. To get the denominator, 4, to equal 12, we need to multiply it by 3. 4 times 3 equals 12. Now we'll multiply the numerator in 1/4 by 3. 1 times 3 equals 3. 1/4 is the same as 3/12. The denominators are now the same, so we can just look at the numerators. 4 is greater than 3. 4/12 is greater than 3/12. 4/12, which is the same as 1/3, is greater than 3/12, which is the same as 1/4. 1/3 is greater than 1/4. Excellent work, Emily.
Let's review.
Let's review what Emily learned today. If the two fractions have the same denominator, compare the numerators. The fraction with the larger numerator is the larger fraction. If the two fractions have different denominators, find a common denominator. List the multiples, skip count, and compare, or multiply the two denominators together. Then, multiply the denominator and the numerator by the same number to get equivalent fractions. Then compare the fractions by looking at the numerators. The fraction with the larger numerator is the larger fraction. Nice work, everyone. Parents, teachers, and homework helpers, please be sure to subscribe and turn on those notifications. A like will really help the channel, so please give us a thumbs up. Thank you so much for being here today. I look forward to seeing you again. Take care, and remember, it never hurts to be nice.